Welcome back, fellow Stoics. Today we delve into a profound and liberating aspect of Stoic philosophy, the art of letting go. Life is filled with moments where we must release our grip on things beyond our control, be it relationships, possessions, or past regrets. The Stoic approach teaches us to accept the transient nature of life and focus on what truly matters. In this video, we'll explore how to practice the art of letting go, embracing change, and finding peace within ourselves. 1. Understanding the nature of impermanence. The first step in the art of letting go is understanding the nature of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary, and recognizing this truth can help us detach from our attachments. The Stoics believe that everything is in a constant state of flux. For instance, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." By accepting the inevitability of change, we can learn to appreciate the present moment without clinging to it. A practical example of this is when we cherish time spent with loved ones, knowing that every moment is precious and unique. Impermanence is a fundamental truth of life, and it's something that the Stoics embraced wholeheartedly. When we understand that everything is temporary, we can approach life with a sense of acceptance and peace. This doesn't mean we don't value our experiences or relationships, but rather that we recognize their transient nature. For example, a cherished friendship may end due to circumstances beyond our control. By accepting this and treasuring the memories made, we honor the relationship without being weighed down by its end. Furthermore, impermanence allows us to let go of material possessions and external validations. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from within, not from external sources. Epictetus reminded us that we should not be overly attached to possessions, as they can be taken away at any moment. By practicing non-attachment, we can focus on cultivating inner virtues and living a fulfilled life. An example of this is when someone loses a prized possession but remains content because their happiness is rooted in their inner state, not in material things. Understanding impermanence also helps us navigate life's challenges with resilience. When we face difficulties, we can remind ourselves that these too shall pass. This perspective empowers us to endure hardships with grace and patience. For instance, during a difficult period at work, instead of becoming overwhelmed, we can remember that this is a temporary phase and focus on maintaining our composure and productivity. 2. Focusing on what you can control. Stoicism emphasizes the dichotomy of control, understanding what is within our control and what is not. When we focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we free ourselves from the frustration of trying to control the uncontrollable. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." For instance, when faced with a job loss, instead of dwelling on the loss, we can focus on improving our skills and seeking new opportunities. The dichotomy of control is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It teaches us to differentiate between what we can influence and what is beyond our control. This simple yet profound insight can transform how we approach life's challenges. For example, when we face criticism, instead of trying to change the critic's opinion, we can focus on our response and how we can grow from the feedback. This shift in perspective empowers us to take constructive action and let go of the need for external validation. By focusing on what we can control, we cultivate a sense of agency and resilience. This approach enables us to respond to life's uncertainties with clarity and purpose. For instance, in the face of a global crisis, we can choose to focus on our personal health, supporting our community, and staying informed. This proactive mindset helps us navigate the situation with confidence and calmness, rather than succumbing to fear and anxiety. Additionally, the dichotomy of control helps us manage our emotional responses. By accepting that we cannot control external events, we can focus on maintaining our inner equilibrium. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but rather understanding them and responding thoughtfully. For example, when someone behaves rudely towards us, we can choose to remain calm and composed rather than reacting impulsively. This practice of emotional regulation leads to more harmonious relationships and a peaceful mind. 3. Practicing detachment. Detachment is not about indifference, it's about maintaining a healthy distance from our desires and emotions. By practicing detachment, we can experience life's highs and lows without being overwhelmed. This involves being mindful and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Seneca advised, "He who is brave is free." For example, when dealing with a breakup, instead of letting it consume us, we can acknowledge our feelings and choose to focus on personal growth and self-care. Practicing detachment allows us to engage with life fully while maintaining our inner peace. It's about being present and appreciating experiences without clinging to them. For instance, we can enjoy a beautiful sunset, acknowledging its impermanence and the fleeting nature of the moment. This awareness enhances our appreciation and prevents us from becoming attached to the desire for the experience to last forever. Detachment also helps us manage our desires and cravings. By observing our desires without being controlled by them, we can make more mindful choices. For example, when we feel a craving for unhealthy food, we can acknowledge the craving without acting on it, choosing instead to nourish our body with healthier options. This practice of mindful detachment leads to better physical and mental well-being. Moreover, detachment empowers us to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. By focusing on the present moment, we can free ourselves from the burdens of the past and the uncertainties of the future. For instance, if we made a mistake in the past, we can acknowledge it, learn from it, and move forward without being haunted by it. Similarly, instead of worrying about what might happen, we can focus on what we can do now to shape a better future. 4. Embracing change and uncertainty. Change is a natural part of life, and uncertainty is inevitable. Embracing change and uncertainty with an open mind allows us to adapt and grow. The Stoics teach us to see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." For instance, moving to a new city can be daunting, but by viewing it as a chance to explore and learn, we can transform it into a positive experience. Embracing change means welcoming new experiences and opportunities for growth. It's about being open to the unknown and seeing it as a source of potential. For example, when we start a new job, instead of feeling anxious about the new environment, we can approach it with curiosity and excitement. This mindset allows us to adapt more easily and make the most of the new opportunities that come our way. Change often brings discomfort, but it's through discomfort that we grow. The Stoics believed that facing challenges and adversities builds resilience and character. For instance, when we take on a difficult project, we may feel stressed initially, but by embracing the challenge and working through it, we develop new skills and confidence. This perspective helps us view difficulties as stepping stones to personal development. Uncertainty is a part of life that we cannot avoid. By accepting uncertainty, we learn to navigate life's unpredictability with grace. For example, in uncertain times, we can focus on what we can control and take proactive steps to prepare for different scenarios. This approach reduces anxiety and empowers us to handle uncertainty with a calm and focused mind. 5. Cultivating inner peace. The ultimate goal of letting go is to cultivate inner peace. When we release our attachments and accept life as it is, we find tranquility. This peace comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances. The Stoics believe that true happiness is found in virtue and wisdom, not in material possessions or external achievements. For example, Meditating on the transient nature of life and practicing gratitude can help us maintain inner peace even in turbulent times. Inner peace is the foundation of a fulfilled life. It's about finding contentment within ourselves, regardless of external conditions. For instance, by practicing gratitude daily, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and satisfaction. This practice helps us remain centered and joyful, even when faced with challenges. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. By taking time each day to sit in stillness and observe our thoughts, we can develop a deeper sense of awareness and tranquility. For example, a daily meditation practice can help us let go of stress and anxiety, bringing us back to a state of calm and balance. This inner peace radiates into our daily interactions, creating a more harmonious life. Moreover, living in accordance with our values and virtues brings a profound sense of peace. When our actions align with our principles, we experience integrity and fulfillment. For example, by practicing kindness and compassion, we not only contribute to the well-being of others, but also enhance our own sense of purpose and inner peace. To recap, the art of letting go is about understanding impermanence, focusing on what we can control, practicing detachment, embracing change, and cultivating inner peace. By applying these Stoic principles, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and find serenity amidst the chaos. Conclusion: letting go is not about giving up. It's about freeing ourselves from the burden of attachment and finding peace within. By embracing the Stoic philosophy, we can learn to let go of what no longer serves us and focus on what truly matters. Remember, true strength lies in our ability to accept and adapt to change. Stay strong, stay mindful, and stay stoic.